Isupk.
About to tell you something that you ain't gonna like, which is the truth as well. What you need to understand is the Christian church is a sack of garbage, a sack of lies, and it's all satanic worship at the end of the day. You understand? And go inside with that. The black leaders of America are all worthless sellouts. Your black Christian leaders, your pastors and deacons that you see 24/7 in these churches and religious institutions are all garbage. You understand? They lying to you 24/7 everywhere you can go around. You understand? The first scripture I want you to bring out is Jeremiah 23 and 23, Baba Kashad, or 25. 23 and 25, Baba Kashad. You understand? And the root of this is because the white man's the devil the Bible speaks of. You understand? In the civil rights movement, we had a so-called black leader that was supposed to be there to make everything good for so-called black Hispanics, Native Indians in this God's forsaken country. And his name was Martin Luther King, Jr. You understand? That man right now, he is in the Bible. You never know that Martin Luther King was preached about in the Bible, but guess what? It wasn't for nothing good. Everything Martin Luther King taught during the civil rights movement was all lies and the most wickedest thing that was happening to black people in America. You understand? What did he teach us? He taught us to join hand in hand with the devil, which is the so-called white man. You understand? We aren't supposed to be equal with people on this earth. We ain't supposed to be joining hands in hands with all these other races on this planet. You understand? Black people, Hispanic, and Native Indians, we're the greatest thing on this earth. You understand? That's all in the Bible. Just think about it. Who's the number one in athletics? Black people. Who's the number one when it comes to musicians? Black people. Who the one built all these skyscrapers? Black people, Hispanic and Native Indians. You understand? But then we want to go and be equal with the same ones that put us in captivity and made us do it with them. That doesn't make no sense at all. If we're the greatest on the earth, you trying to be equal with these white folks, that means you're degrading yourself. You bringing yourself down to desolation, trying to be like the devil on this earth. You understand? You should be holy and righteous in empowerment, but now we want to degrade ourselves to be equal with these murderers and these liars and thieves and enslavers, these oppressors. We want to be equal with them. Man, the Lord said something different. We greater than all these other races on this earth. And that's in the Bible. But because civil rights movement and Martin Luther King and our black leaders of America, now we want to be decreasing our own value in this place. Read what you got.
Jeremiah chapter 23 verse 25. I've heard what the prophet said, that prophesied lies in my name.
You understand? So this is the Bible. Don't forget that. And there's this certain prophet that was prophesying lies in the Lord's name. You understand? And we're going to go into who this prophet was. Go ahead.
Saying, I have dreamed, I have dreamed.
Wait. Hold up. Read that one more time.
I have dreamed, I have dreamed.
Now, let me ask you this. What famous person that comes to your mind that said, I have a dream in civil rights? Who was that?
Say what?
Martin Luther King Jr. Give them a hand. You understand? They're going to tell the truth today, apparently. And Martin Luther King, but he said what?
In the Lord's name?
I have dreamed, I have dreamed.
You understand? But the thing is, it's talking about a prophet that said lies in the Lord's name. It's not that he said something true. Now, what did Martin Luther King teach? He talked about we all weren't created equal. You understand? You shouldn't judge a person by the color of their skin, but the content of the character, correct? He did say that, and that's the one good quote I'm going to say. You understand? But now we're going to talk about what he said. He said we should all be created equal, right? We're all equal on this earth. Well, if that's the case, then why were blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians put in captivity? If we're all created equal. Wonder why? Because the people that put blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in slavery know that everyone is not equal on this earth. You understand? And who did that? The so-called white race. You understand? Because they understand that they are all about their race and their race only. White people don't want to be equal with everybody else. You understand? They have all this in America, and now they want to start sharing it with you and giving it to you. If they were equal, then we should give the land back to the Native Indians, right? But that's not the case. But Martin Luther King told you it was. Go ahead.
Verse 26. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies?
That do what?
Prophesy lies.
You understand? Now, how long is this Martin Luther King dream going to be in the hearts of everyone on this earth? You understand? You go to the Christian church, especially the black Christian church, they're going to make sure to reverence Martin Luther King because they love what he taught. But why do they love what he taught? Because Martin Luther King sold out black people. The same way your pastors, your deacons and bishops and black leaders in America sell out our people every damn day. You understand? They joined hand in hand with the devil the Bible speaks of, which is the white man, the white race. You understand? And sold out our own. For what? For some money. You understand? With a little bit of power and authority into this place, which they really don't have none in the first place. Anymore? Read.
Yea, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart.
They're what?
Prophets of the deceit of their own heart.
You understand? These prophets and these pastors and Martin Luther King himself were all prophets of the deceit of their own heart. They weren't speaking the Lord's words. They weren't reading out this book and teaching what's really in this book. They're teaching you what they want to teach you because what they teach you is beneficial for their individual lives. Martin Luther King's dream was a damn nightmare for black people. You understand? He failed as a black leader. Malcolm X failed as a black leader. How? Because after all that radical black movement power, what did he go do? He went and joined the religion of Islam. You know, he went and joined the Arabs. And then instead of his black power movement, it became, oh, everyone's equal again. People, I'm letting you know this right now, equality is a joke. It doesn't exist. You understand? Black people are not equal with white people. Men are not equal with women. Nobody has equal power, period. You understand? And that's the Lord's words. That whole thing is a dream. It's to make you docile in this place, to join hands with your enemy, and now you became more reluctant to give him your businesses, to give him your love. Now, if you start giving your love to the people that hate you, what's going to happen by proxy? You're going to start hating your damn self. You understand? That's why we in the hood shooting each other, giving each other drugs, sleeping with each other's wives, and doing all this wickedness to each other because we decided to take upon the spirit of the people we're trying to be equal with. And the spirit of the people we're trying to be equal with have a hatred towards blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So since we give our love to them, we take upon the hatred that they have for us. How do you know they hate us? Look at society. Why did Breonna Taylor have to die? Breonna Taylor had to die because the white man is the devil. You understand? And what he did was he fabricated a warrant, a no-knock warrant to go up into this woman's house. And guess what? Because she was with her man. Her man, like anybody would do when your front door gets kicked into, as a man, you're going to do what? Try to defend your household. A no-knock warrant, you have no idea who just busted up into your crib. But you there right now, your crib gets busted into, the first thing you're going to go to is you're going to go to the way you can defend yourself. And in this way, usually it's a gun in 2024, is it not? So this man goes and grabs a gun to defend his household as a man should. And because they don't know it's the police, how would they know? Because it's a no-knock warrant, they just busted in. So he's going to start shooting back at the people that are invading his household. And because he did that, it gave the police an open fire frenzy. They gave them probable cause to start shooting. And in that crossfire, Breonna Taylor was unalived. You understand? And at the same time, she's one of their own. She was a police officer just as everyone else was. But now look at this. Instead of charging the police officers with the murder of Breonna Taylor, they want to charge the man. They want to charge her boyfriend or her husband. Why is that? because they always absolve themselves of the crimes that they do in this place. You understand? And that's what they did. They always look out for their own. A black person's life is irrelevant to America. The police system, they're just hunting dogs ready to pounce whenever they see prey. You understand? That's what the police force is. Want to know why you know that? You go to the south side of the hood, you go to the west side of the hood, guess what the police cars say? It says to police. It means to govern over. You understand? But you go to the white suburbs on the south side, or the north side, the west side, or whatever, you see what on the side of they enforcement, their police officers. You see public safety. Because the police force was meant to keep white people safe from black people. And to police and govern over the black people to keep them in check. The laws of this land is not built for black people at all. It's meant to keep the upper white echelon people in power and keep so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians at the bottom of the totem pole. To keep you in the ghettos and the barrios and the reservations. That's what the police force is all about. You understand? Job, what you got, grab me Micah chapter 2, verse 10, Baba Bashar. That just goes to show you, Isaiah 56 and 10. Go to Isaiah 56 and 10, Baba Bashar. And the reasons you never hear these things speaking like I'm speaking right now is because the black leaders of America don't give a rat's ass, excuse my French, about black people. You understand? The black leaders are all about the catching the bag, making some money. Make sure you go and pay your tithes, put your money on the collection plate. What are they going to do? They're going to go buy a Bentley. They're going to grab a new suit, get some crocodile shoes and everything like that, because they're not about the uplifting of the black communities. They're not all about the uplifting of the Native Indian and Hispanic communities. They're all about money. You understand? So they turn a blind eye to the problems going on in America. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 56 verse 10. His watchmen are blind.
His what?
His watchmen are blind.
His watchmen are blind. What's a watchman? It's someone that's supposed to keep an eye out for a pending danger. You understand? If there's something happening around the area, that watchman is supposed to tell the community, whoa, there's danger coming about. But these watchmen are black leaders. They're what?
Blind.
They're blind. They don't have the eyes to see the problems. Read.
They are all ignorant.
They're what?
Ignorant.
Your Christian pastor.
Ignorant.
Your deacons.
Ignorant.
The Christian church.
Ignorant.
All these black leaders are all blind and ignorant. Read.
They are all dumb dogs.
They're what?
Dumb dogs.
And this is the same Bible they claim to know. You understand? But God's all love, right? Isn't he? But this doesn't sound like love right here. Calling them dumb dogs. Wouldn't people take offense to that? It means the Lord don't give a damn about your feelings.
That's right.
It's not about love, it's about correction. Right. That's what the Lord is about. Decency and order, love and correction. That's what the God of the Bible is about. Read.
They cannot bark.
They can't what?
Bark.
What?
Bark.
These pastors, they can't bark. Meaning they won't speak up about the problems that's going on in society. They don't do that. What do? They go around and say, oh, God loves everybody. We should all join hand in hand and just turn the other cheek. Turn the blind eye. You should always forgive and love. That's what your dumb pastors be saying.
Right.
Read.
Sleeping. Lying down. Loving the slumber.
Your black leaders, when problems come about for the black communities, they're gonna lay down and let the problems keep happening. They're just filthy mutts that are obedient to the white man. You understand? They are just as bad as the enemy as much as the white man, because they turn their back on the plight of black people, Hispanics and Native Indians, all for a little bit of money that comes off of a tree. Read.
Verse 11. Yea, they are greedy dogs.
They're what?
Greedy dogs.
Your Christian pastors are what?
Greedy dogs.
Your black leaders are all greedy dogs that don't give a damn about you.
Right.
You understand? Do you see any of these pastors, these deacons, saying anything about the murder of Breonna Taylor? I don't see it. I don't see them trying to make movements or doing anything for the black community. Do you? No. Read.
Greedy dogs, which can never have enough.
They're what?
Greedy dogs, which can never have enough.
You understand? These black leaders, they're greedy dogs and they can never have enough. It doesn't matter how much they're getting paid, they just want more and more and more. because they loved the situation that they were put into. Even back when we were in physical bondage, what did they do? They still had the one sellout black Negro go in and teach Christianity to the slaves. Christianity wasn't something that us slaves came here with. It was taught to us during slavery.
That's right.
You understand? Any more? Read.
And they are shepherds that cannot understand.
Hey, what?
They are shepherds that cannot understand.
What is the shepherd meant to do? It's supposed to guide the flock in the proper direction. You understand? But these shepherds, your religious institution leaders, they are shepherds that don't know how to lead.
Right.
You understand? They don't want to lead. All they want to do is make sure that you fill up they building, they religious institutions, and get the dimes out of your pockets. That's why they tell you the laws are done away with, aren't they? The laws of God are done away with because Jesus Christ came back and died for our sins. Well, then if that's the case, why are they making you pay tithes and pass around the collection plate? Right. If the laws are done away with, you shouldn't have to pay your tithes at the collection plate, right? That's the whole point. They tell you the laws are gone, but the one law they make you follow is paying them. Because they're greedy dogs that don't care about your life. Read.
They all look to their own way.
Do what?
Look to their own way. Everyone for his gain from his corner.
You understand? They all selfish dogs that are only about their own gain. So that's why you can't do nothing in America, because you don't have the leaders that have enough balls to speak up against black problems. That's right. You understand? But thank God to the Isupk and the Convention and Honor that now there is a real black institution that cares about the plight of blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. Right. You understand? So there's a solution now. You go to Micah chapter 2, verse 10, Brother Bashar. Micah 2 and 10. There's a solution, and the solution is in the same book you claim to know in your Christian church, in your religious institutions. You understand? But they're never going to teach you this because they have loved and joined the hand of the murderer. They joined the hand of white people in American society because it gave them a false sense of authority. You understand? Power will make anybody. Power is, but what power, you can only get power to the right people. You understand? Power is something not everyone can handle. Giving power to these Christian church leaders, they're abusing that power and making it worse for the black and Hispanic Indian communities. Read.
Micah chapter 2 verse 10. Arise ye and depart.
Do what?
Arise ye and depart.
Read.
For this is not your rest.
You understand? We walking around in 2024 acting like we are actually American citizens, true people of this country. You understand? You want to join America so bad and to stand for a nasty flag that's the flag of your oppression, the old captivity, and salute it and sing a Pledge of Allegiance 24/7. But the Lord said what?
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
This place isn't a place where we're supposed to be resting at. We're at war right now in America.
Right.
You understand? It's a spiritual warfare that's going on. Because now while in the Christian church and learning the doctrine of the devil, we don't know the correct way to go. You understand? We don't know what direction we're going. We don't even know what people we are right now. We black, which is a color. We Afro-Americans, which is a hairstyle. You understand? We don't have our own nationality in this place. Well, thanks to UPK, you do now. You blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians are the true chosen of God, which is the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. That's your real culture. And with that culture you're required to do a job. And that job is to follow the laws, statutes, commandments in this Bible. You understand? The Christian church says they've done away with. The Lord never said that. Jesus Christ never said that. That's what happens when you actually read this book. Read.
Because it is polluted.
It's what?
It is polluted.
This place is corrupt and polluted. You understand? You should be able to see it. Look how amazing downtown looks. Well, how was it created? Off the blood, sweat, and tears of the blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. But guess who doesn't get to reap the benefits of all these beautiful downtown buildings and all the money that comes with it? The same ones that built it. How do you know? Because we're forced into poverty over on the south side of Chicago, on the west side of Chicago. Do you think we chose to go to the most worst place of America, of Chicago? We chose to go to the ghettos. If we had all what we wanted to do, we could all go to the north side. The north side, beautiful, but who lives up on the north side of Chicago? Your white, privileged white folks. You understand? Because they made America heaven for them, and made America hell to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand anymore? Read.
It shall destroy you.
What?
It shall destroy you.
This place destroys blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. How do you know? Look at what's going on. Look what happened to Breonna Taylor, like I was saying a second ago. In her own house, gunned down by the same institution she fought for. She fought tooth and nail for America as a police officer, and they still gunned her down in her own house. You understand? That's how you know it destroys us. Look what's going on in the rap career. You got Sexy Red out here trying to make a lip balm creation, and it's all named after STDs.
Right.
That's disgusting, is it not?
Right.
Because this place is polluted.